as it's basketball season right now here in the state of Michigan, this is something that's on my mind because I see all of these kids that their basketball careers are coming to an end, right?
Yeah.
And I remember when I was 17, 18 and feeling like that and the unknown, like thinking that your life is coming
No.
to an end. And that's wrong, right? Right. But you only know what you know.
Yeah.
So DK, chime in a little bit on this. Like, what do you think athletes get wrong about thinking about their life after sports?
I mean, I think when we talk about life after sports, this doesn't even have to be like ex-college hoopers. Like this could be someone who's in high school, they're graduating their senior year, they're going to college, or they're going to trade school, they're ready to start their working journey in the real world. You got to let it run its course. Like you're not going to figure it out in one day. And it's hard to say because you work your ass off every day playing sports. That's your purpose. And then you get to a point where you wake up the next morning and it's not about that. And it's almost like you're jumping into like a cold plunge and you're like, you know how you lose your breath a little bit?
So good.
And you're trying to like, okay, what am I going to do next? And it's never as serious as you think it is. And it's never, I don't know. I don't want to say like not as serious as you think it is, but it's like, you got to let it run its course. Go up every day.
That's so good.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, it's like kids might feel like they're going to feel less important or like no one cares now because they're not like the kid
Man.
playing basketball. And like my day was like me not being in the paper anymore.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
not, like having the chatter around school or like stuff like that. I mean, today's probably kids not being on Instagram with their highlight of the district game and stuff like that. But I think that what they'll find is like people like the person more than the athlete, at the end of the day.
That's a great line.
That's so good.
So it's like, yes, they like watching you play or watching you succeed.
Yeah.
They also like you.
Yeah.
And then you're going to go through life after sports,
Yeah.
moving on from there.
And even on top of that, like getting into the real world, it's a great line. Like business is a contact sport.
Yeah.
And it's about relationships. It's about building relationships with other people in your community.
Yeah.
And it's a super fulfilling thing. And just finding purpose with whatever you want to do, building your career, building your company, providing value to others, whatever that's going to look like.
Yeah, Z just said something super powerful. It's like they like the person more than the athlete. And I think, and like it just kind of clicked in my mind. That's why when I talk to young kids, I always like when I brag about them or like publicly cheer them on, I always am like, hey, better kid than Hooper.